Ever since the 2017 film Tiger Zinda Hai, avid fans of Salman Khan have had frustrating movie experiences featuring the star for most of the stories have presented mediocre storytelling and a degree of laziness creeping in with respect to the effort being put by the actor. This was also due to the filmmaker Salman constantly collaborated with, and one still wonders how some of these creative minds were getting handed over one big Hindi project after the other. While there was a slight glimmer of magic in ventures like Antim and Bharat, Salman hasn't had a home run in the span of 6 years or so. One in careful anticipation waited for him to return as Tiger, as those who witnessed his magic as he appeared in a cameo in Pathan really solidified the fact that he was meant to play this raw agent. Avinash Singh Rathore. As the YRF spy universe is well and truly connected, Tiger 3 follows the events post Pathan, where Tiger is labelled a traitor by revenge-seeking terrorists, a campaign spearheaded by Atish Rahman played by Emraan Hashmi. In the pursuit to not only end the narrative that is spread about him, but to stop the evil plan of causing carnage in the relationship shared between India and Pakistan, Tiger and Zoya go on an exhilarating high-octane mission, taking the help of familiar faces and some buddies we all love and celebrate. Can Tiger stop Atish? Can he clear his name also in the process? Here's me telling you the good and bad aspects of the film so that you guys can ultimately decide whether to watch Tiger 3 in theaters or not. Standard over-the-top YRF spy universe moments. As is the case with most of the YRF spy universe films, there are sequences that definitely push the envelope where even avid fans of commercial Hindi cinema who argue that some physics-defying sequences can be forgiven because that is essentially the pitch of the film have to concede. This is true for most of the YRF spy universe films, that at least one or two action sequences will simply make you roll your eyes, no matter how amazing the atmosphere in the theater may be. We saw this in War with the sports cars drifting on ice. We saw it in Pathan, especially the bike and ice skating sequence, and who can forget the jetpacks. In Tiger 3 also, as our protagonist covers several landscapes, one can't help but be in disbelief in certain times when Tiger just takes the shape of a superhero. Tiger at the end of a scene jumping from a mountain to easily grasp on a moving helicopter, the nauseatingly long and over-the-top action sequence with SRK on a bridge, which is a whole other topic in itself, which I will come to later. When you've got two superstars at your disposal, the output cannot be as mediocre and incoherent as it was. I'm just saying. Emotional connection and development. One of the biggest benefits of the Tiger franchise is that the audience is the most emotionally connected to the characters of Avinash and Zoya. Their relationship has organically grown since Ek Tha Tiger, and one genuinely feels the highs and lows of their journey. If the stakes get too high and there is a life or death situation, one dreads the possibility that the union may break one day or some harm can be caused to their family. This relationship and the family dynamic never takes the attention away from the core mission, and this is a breath of fresh air as one is equally invested in both the personal and professional. The romantic relationship of Pathan had conflicting opinions, and the less I say about the inconsequential role of Vani Kapoor in War, the better. But this couple and just the fact that they are equally capable as intelligence officers makes them my favorite duo of the spy universe. I also think that Salman just has a sense of comfort with Katrina on screen, so the chemistry and the small world they've created with their son is extremely believable. When through intel doubt starts to creep in, you can see the dread in Avinash's eyes, just thinking about the horrible possibility that his family may be shattered at the end of the song Ruwa. Salman really acts his socks off in these emotional and conflicting moments. The screenplay, editing and staging. The biggest crime that one can commit when making a star-led action film is that it borders on becoming boring. And this is especially an experience I noticed in my theater, where there was genuine restlessness that started to creep in the very first half. In the process of wanting to set the premise, build the world and understand character motivations, the movie does an impeccable start with its prologue just before the title card drops. This brilliant introduction gives us insight about our antagonist and the connection he has with our lead duo. The drop or dip in the screenplay, however, immediately after this is shockingly drastic because Salman Khan's introduction is followed by a convoluted set of side missions which just don't pique your interest. Throughout the first half, which includes a heist mission and a rescue mission, neither does the choreography or the staging put you on the edge of your seat. great. There are also several slow motion sequences where it seems like the moments have been captured in the wrong frame rate. What people undermine in film criticism is the art of creating the introduction shot. This is something that I've spoken about that very few in Hindi cinema excel at. You look at Tiger's reveal as the cigarettes and ash fly in the sky in Ek Tha Tiger, the helicopter exit and the flex of the triceps in War, or the score of Tiger playing and causing mass hysteria in theaters in Pathan. This art, something I believe Lokesh Kanagraj has mastered, or something that S.S. Rajamouli does so well, is absolutely lacking in Tiger 3, a film with characters that deserved better staging and an absolute celebration of their aura. Mass cinema really isn't everyone's cup of tea. Some may argue, but Jamie, what if they did not intend to make a film like that? Then I would remind them, if you follow Tiger's films, it would be criminal not to celebrate and present him like the superhero he is. Katrina Kaif, the action star. Katrina as Zoya really has to be the most badass female character in the Virus spy universe. They say the magic of having a badass female character in movies, especially in a commercial action film, is to write a badass character that happens to be a woman versus writing a badass female character. There is not a single moment, especially in moments of combat, where you feel that Katrina seems out of place. She showcased her prowess as an action star in Tiger Zinda Hai with such intricate choreography, especially in the song Tera Noor, where you can see in several frames Katrina herself is executing the choreography, and it's no different in Tiger 3, presenting the same badass Zoya we have all grown to love and see. Both with ammunition and hand-to-hand combat, Katrina excels. Her leg chokehold and 360 firing generated so many cheers in the theatre. I can't rave enough about her ability as an action star. The curious case of the villain. The journey of villains in the Virus spy universe has been quite the tumultuous one. From the non-existence of any menacing villain in Ek Tha Tiger to capable baddies that one had to face in the form of Abu Usman in Tiger Zinda Hai, Khalid in War, and a cheeky and brilliant Jim in Pathan. Everyone concluded that the success of commercial action films has a lot to do with having a worthy villain in the forefront, someone that immediately makes the battle worth tuning in for. So Emraan really had big shoes to fill, as he got cast as the villain in a YRF commercial project. The question is, did he pull it off? The problem is not Emraan the actor, because he puts his best foot forward, but it's the screenplay and writing that don't make him a villain you shiver, fear or tremble about. Emraan has a cheeky grin, an evil laugh, and all of this works wonders for the film, but he is outwitted quite easily and physically pales in comparison to Tiger's strength, so the stakes never become too grave for Tiger. So it's the writing that actually fails Emraan, not the other way around. Salman, the cameo, and its effectiveness. Of most of the criticism that Salman Khan has got in the last few years, one of the consistent statements is about how he seems to be lazy. But I can wholeheartedly say that Salman has put his best foot forward in this movie. The fear of being backstabbed by his own partner, the horror in his eyes of losing one of his raw partners, Salman really aces the emotional beats in this film. It's the biggest open secret that SRK arrives as Pathan in this film. And I must say, I was terribly disappointed in the way the makers presented SRK. While the banter shared between Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan is gold, with a tip-off to Sholay as well, the action choreography is probably some of the most incoherent and over-the-top 20 minutes I may have seen in the YRF spy universe. Yes, even more absurd than both of them running over bogies to safety in Pathan. I get that the pitch of commercial action movies is to be of a particular scale, so you can forgive a lot, but at one point of time, Salman and Shah Rukh are just Tarzans, jumping in thin air from explosions like it's no one's business. Them having a casual conversation while parachuting away really made my blood boil. For it was lazy, for it was an opportunity lost of something that could have been special. The cameo of one of my favorite stars, however, from Hindi cinema in the post-credit scene just solidified why I consider him to have the best screen presence. It was stylized, bloody, and looked straight out of an anime, and it just promises Such amazing possibilities ahead in the spy universe. Tiger 3 is more of a geopolitical revenge family drama than a commercial action entertainer, where the movie does excel in expanding upon the turbulent relationship between India and Pakistan with a sense of clarity and maturity that is missing from most Indian films that create more divide in an already polarizing world. The film is extremely lacking in the department of editing, screenplay, and staging, making it a huge deterrent to being a home-run Bollywood Diwali release. What one needs to understand is that this form of cinema largely depends on sequences where it allows the community in the theatre to celebrate it with absolute abandon. And there are very few directors who can pull this off in the Hindi space. Manish Sharma, at the helm of affairs, raised eyebrows on whether he can really present Salman with that larger-than-life presence, the same way in which Kabir Khan and Ali Abbas Zafar did so brilliantly with this franchise. The storytelling and treatment doesn't allow that larger-than-life celebration of the enigma that is Tiger. But of course, I have to concede, it's miles ahead of the otherwise underwhelming ventures featuring Salman Khan in the last 6 years. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what you thought about Tiger 3. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.